Hello, kids! Merry Christmas to you and to your family. This is your teacher Nhery. It is our Christmas time, story time. Our Christmas story for today is entitled Christmas in February, written by May Tobias Papa and illustrated by Ariel Santillan. Listen very well and let's begin. Our house is a rather ordinary house that sits on a rather ordinary street. A colorful Christmas lantern hangs over our balcony, and strands of twinkly Christmas lights outline the two dwarf coconut trees in front. Nothing really special about that, I suppose. That is, until you realize that it is almost February. At first, people who came to visit our house wanted to know why. It is almost Quaresma already. Why is there still a parol? And why is the Christmas tree still up in your living room? Now, hardly anyone asks anymore, because that's the way it's always been these past 5 years. We've been celebrating Christmas longer than anyone else, way past the Feast of the Three Kings. It never really feels like Christmas in our house till Mama is home. My mother works as a nurse in a hospital on the other side of the world. She used to work in the provincial hospital, but she was forced to find work abroad when my father suddenly died in an accident when I was only a baby. Except for a few photographs, I could not remember my father. I am Jamie Antonio Jacob. Antonio was my father's name. Mama has been working for the same hospital, St. Mary's, for 6 years now. Mama always comes home in February because she says that it is the best time she can take a holiday from work, and never in December because it's always busy at the hospital. Besides, she likes to get paid for working through the holidays because she can earn more money to send us. For the past 6 years, I have been spending my Christmas and all the days of the rest of the year with Lolo and Lola. Because we missed her so much, all of us, Lolo, Lola, and I, want Mama to come home and stay for good. So, one Saturday morning, we all sat down and put our heads together. Then, Lolo had a great idea. He said that maybe Lola should already start using her secret recipes to make some money. Lolo said we should start making enough longanisa so that we can put up a store. We all thought it was a brilliant plan. Everybody knows Lola is such a great cook, and she makes the best homemade longanisa in San Luis, which she gives away as gifts to friends. Lola loved Lolo's idea. She told him he is a genius. The idea got her really excited that she couldn't wait to get started.
But we're going to need help,
Lolo said.
We need to hire an assistant for Lola.
Then Lolo tapped a finger in his chin and looked at the ceiling. Lola nodded. We need someone we can trust, she added.
What about me?
I asked. You know, Ding, that isn't such a bad idea. Lola smiled at Lolo.
No, not a bad idea at all, Prising.
Lolo agreed.
In fact, it's brilliant. You're hired, Jamie Antonia Jacob. You're going to start reporting for work tomorrow morning.
Lolo gave out a hearty chuckle because he thought he was funny. Lola good-naturedly rolled her eyes. And that's how easily I got the first ever job of my life. Now, how I wish somebody had told me that the job as an assistant would not be easy. When Lola woke me up the following morning, it was still dark.
Wake up, Jamie,
she said.
we're going to the market.
I tried to rub away the sleep from my eyes, but it was hard, and I kept yawning. I held on Lola's skirt because I was scared I would fall headlong down the steps. Outside in the darkness, I could barely make out Lolo, who was already waiting behind the wheel of the sputtering jeep. Lola wanted only the freshest ingredients in her longanisa. This was why we had to be in the market at the crack of dawn. She wanted to be there as the trucks unloaded their deliveries so she could get first pick. She wanted to take her time to inspect the meat and get the choicest cut from her suki mang andring. Besides, Lola did not want to deal with flies, the sludgy floor, and the mid-morning crowd of the market. We worked as a team. Lolo, Lola, and I. Lolo went to talk to some stall owners he knew to find possible dealers for Lola's longanisa, while I accompanied Lola around the market for the ingredients: the ground pork loin and sausage casing, garlic and red pepper, then vinegar and various ricados. Lola also bought food-grade plastic bags in 3 large aluminum trays. Later, when we met up with Lolo, we saw that he had bought a weighing scale. Our hard work for the morning paid off. Lolo rewarded our efforts with a delicious breakfast treat at Sunshine Bakery just across the public market. I had a warm, fluffy, very cheesy, and huge ensaimada and a cup of hot chocolate. I love my job. Back at home, Lola headed for the kitchen and immediately set to work. I wanted to play with the new weighing scale, but she shooed me from the kitchen. So I helped, this time by keeping out of the way. Then Lolo called me. He was holding a bamboo tube.
You might find this useful,
he said as he handed it over to me.
especially as you would need something to hold your earnings. It's a bank.
Earnings? I repeated, not quite sure what it meant.
Salary. Surely, you didn't imagine Lola and I will let you do this for free, did you?
Lolo winkled as he handed me a 20 peso bill. Really? I was so excited as I took the 20 pesos, folded it, and inserted it into the slot of the bank. I hugged the bamboo bank to my chest and thought of how proud Mama will be of me.
Thanks, Lolo.
I said.
And Jamie, fill that up quickly because I will be ready to double your money.
Lolo added,
Wow!
was all I could say. I felt so grown up suddenly, making my own money. If I earned 20 pesos every weekend like this, I would be very rich soon, I thought. Better yet, I will find ways to help around the house, and maybe Lolo and Lola will also pay me for that too. The bank can also keep my aguinaldos, the money left over from my daily allowance, and the coins I happen to pick up. In no time, I will be able to fill the bank, and Lolo even promised to double my money. It really feels so good to know that I will be doing my part to help Mama quit her work abroad. Months passed. Lola got a lot of orders for her longanisa over the holidays. Our little business was a success. Lolo announced that business was, in fact, doing very well. And so, he said he's giving Lola and I our Christmas bonuses. When he handed me the bill, my jaw dropped. It was not orange or pink. It was 500 pesos. Lola and I celebrated Christmas like we celebrated it every year. We heard Misa de Gallo and shared our Noche Buena. Then we exchanged gifts and opened the gifts Mama sent from London. We celebrated New Year pretty much the same way too. We attended Mass to give thanks for the success of our little business and to pray for Mama's safe return. Then we had medianoche of noodles and various round-shaped fruits for good luck. Mama will already be home in a month. I can hardly wait. Lolo left early morning today with Mama's younger brother, Tito John, to pick up Mama at the airport. I had wanted to go too, but Lolo was deathly scared Lolo will lose me in the crowd. I woke up early anyway to see Lolo and Tito John off. I couldn't go back to sleep after that. And so, now I'm sleepy. It is always like a fiesta whenever Mama comes home. The house slowly filled with relatives and friends who want to welcome Mama and help Lola in the preparations. Jamie! I must have fallen asleep in my favorite nook, the ledge of the window at the foot of the stairs. My eyes, blurry with sleepiness, scanned the faces in the room for the owner of the dear voice. "Oh, baby, how tall you've grown!" Mama laughed. Her hair was longer. That's why I didn't recognize her at once. She kissed and hugged me so tightly that I couldn't breathe. It felt so unreal, and I felt so happy. And then I noticed the tears in her eyes. "Nay," Mama said as she looked up at Lola. "He looks so much like Tony." Suddenly, I felt like crying too.
Mama, I missed you.
Was all I could say. "And I miss you too, Jamie." Mama laughed. "I keep forgetting. You're not a baby anymore."
I have a welcome gift for you.
I said. "How nice! I have a gift for you too, and I could hardly wait." Mama talked too fast, but she didn't finish what she was saying when she saw what I held in my hands. Then she looked like she was going to cry again.
I put something in it every chance I get.
I said as I handed my very heavy coin bank.
I don't want you to leave anymore. Soon, you can stay here for good.
"Oh, Jamie, I've already quit my job at St. Mary's. I'm staying home this time for good." Mama laughed and cried at the same time. Lolo and Lola saved up all the money I ever sent them and put them into an education plan for you and a trust fund for me. And now, they've just told me that they'd even raised enough money to start a home business and that they hired you. Wow, this is heavy. With difficulty, Mama tried to shake the bamboo bank. There must be 1,000,000 pesos in this bank. Now, I can take care of you myself when you get sick, and I wouldn't have to miss any birthday, your grade school, high school, and college graduations. We can also celebrate Christmas just like everybody else in December. Dear Jamie, thank you very much for helping Lolo and Lola find a way to make me stay. As Mama hugged me, Lolo winked at me as Lola smiled. And I lip read what Lolo was telling me behind Mama.
Double the money.
And that wink again. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Don't forget to leave your comments below. This is Teacher Nhery, and I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.